Alright, hello and welcome to another Marvel Snap deck highlight. Based off the hand, I think you have an idea of what the deck I'm going for is. The idea is to run just a Patriot deck. It's simple, easy, you know when to leave, know when to snap and stay. That's unfortunate, but could have been worse. That card's gonna be crazy. And then the other thing is, you can see it in our hand that we have a Super Skrull. The Super Skrull is here because what I was experiencing was a lot of Spectrum ongoing decks, so Super Skrull gives me really good counterplay into that. Seeing the Living Tribunal deck, Mr. Negative deck, I don't exactly know what. Obviously it's Living Tribunal because I have the Living Tribunal, but I don't know if it's Living Tribunal or if it's a Mr. Negative deck. Could be other ones. I've seen weird Mr. Negative decks with Living Tribunal is why I say it. Alright, Super Skrull gives us really good interaction. It's not perfect. I say because obviously they could Iron Man Onslaught and we can't Onslaught anymore. Which, you know, isn't great, but we can still Super Skrull. And then if they do play Onslaught, our Patriot Mystique will get Onslaught, which is nice. And then we'll have a Iron Man middle, which is also nice. Ultron bots are still some of the highest power. We're probably playing to win middle right at this point. Yeah. Probably just hold for Ultron unless something really weird happens. That's the Onslaught we were expecting to see. We could have like Ultron right, Living Tribunal right, I guess. $11, 22 power middle. Is that fine? I think it's fine. They don't have Iron Man anymore. Mystique would copy the Onslaught. They don't have Tribunal. How do they get power wide? Did you guys know there's no strings on me? Damn, 17s! Did we have more total power than them? No, probably not. 109 plus 34 is 143. Hit 149. They were close to total power and they had an Onslaught, Iron Man, and a Dazzler. Dang. Alright, hopping into game number 2. And as you could see from game number 1, the deck is consistent and can put out a lot of power, has good tech into popular decks right now, which helps it also. So yeah, if you guys enjoy these different deck highlights to showcase some decks that maybe aren't getting the same spotlight as others, consider subscribing. I try to do this regularly, so if you enjoy it, maybe there's more you'll find that you like. Sauron, if it is Sauron, could be problematic. Patriot Moonstone right, and then we can just start gambling like a degenerate with Iron Lad. I don't hate it. Interesting to me that they just play their Squirrel Girl. So it's not Sauron. Or it still could be Sauron. but I'm thinking now that it's a Scar deck, and they Squirrel Girl so they could play their Cull Obsidian, is what my brain is saying. Yeah, you know, if they, it is a Scar deck, or what the fuck am I saying? It's a Sauron deck. Yeah, Enchantress is in the output range, go figure. Is Iron Lad ever helpful here? No, probably not. Do this and then we Ultron right? What's confusing me is why do they have US Agent in this deck? Like, that card just doesn't even make sense to me why it would be in the range. We go up 8 right. We go up 6 middle. We go up. They get what, -4? So they go down to 13. We're at 16 plus 6. 22. We're up 9.
There's no strings on me.
Oh, we win. Nice. I wasn't sure we were gonna win, right? They snapped. Oh yeah, they snapped because they Enchantress my Patriot. You can even win without Patriot when the deck is running Surtur. Oh, this is just Sarah control. It's just Sarah control. That makes a lot more sense actually, if you look at it like that. All right, hopping into game 3. We literally are incapable of ever popping that before turn 6, so it's fine. Probably Shocker left, and then we will. No, we'll Shocker right because we know left is a safe location, so we'll set up left. Ravona is a card. Could be Mr. Negative. Could be a lot of things. We hope it's not Mr. Negative. If it is Mr. Negative, they skipped a turn, so we like that. Probably would snap here, but I won't. So we actually get to play the game. Ravona doesn't run, or Mr. Negative doesn't run like Enchantress. If it's Mr. Negative. Not Mr. Negative. Who the heck knows? Yeah. Super Skrull's good, because if it's Mr. Negative, they have Gore in their output range. So Gore is good. We get these 2 cards, which doesn't do us anything. Oh, our Ultron pops twice, I mean. It is Mr. Negative, so we are looking at a Gore in the output range. Pop, pop. So yeah, we're down 3, but they're also in a position where they can't play any of their ongoing cards, or else we have a liability to win left. Like if they have a blue Marvel, we win left. I think. Yeah, if we have a blue Marvel, we win left. Iron Man, we win left, or we win left. Zola, Taskmaster. Those aren't on go cards they could have.
Victory.
Yeah, and then we basically always win the Dazzler. So they would have had to contest Vormir, which they might have been able to contest Vormir if they had like Taskmaster, right, that they could have played. But they would have needed something else big. The Super Skrull pretty much just shut that down. So it's the benefit of having him. Saw it, what, 2 games he won for us. Alright, alone. Wait, hello. Fuck you. You've been here the whole time. Game 4. We have Patriot Ultron again. We're getting pretty lucky with our card draws. We have Super Skrull. We need to see what they are before we know how good that is. Mill? Discard. You know, I don't like the fact that I have to bank on a flippin' X-Mansion diff, really.
Opponent snapped.
X-Mansion diff? The Fenris pulls Ultron. We all see this. Adds 4 power middle. We win middle. Adds 6 left. A squirrel will not win us. And we have no way of winning right. Literally hit the objectively worst card for us. Like if it hit Scroll, we would have been like, okay, whatever. If it hits Iron Lad, that's unfortunate, but like livable. Like the only real way that I see we could have won is if we Iron Lad right and it hits Brood. Because then we get 18 power right. Then we win right and probably middle. But I mean, it really can't do much there. Alright, hopping into game 5. I'll do one more after this one because the last one was a TPA game. Have they ever made TVA a hot location? I feel like that would actually be like a fun hot location. Unlike them doing like fucking the hot locations they've been doing. I mean, right now it's in a Dazzler, which I would say is a fun location. But like, I feel like it's very far and few between that we actually get like good hot locations. I'm trying to think if Super Skrull's worth it. They have this, but like the question is how many more ongoing cards do they have? That's fine. We are very okay with that. We have a really good playline now. Dazzler, Squirrel Girl, Brood. That's so good actually. Lets us fill middle on 6. Lets us fill in the Dazzler as well. We have to give. We don't have to give up Crown City necessarily, but it's not looking great for Crown City. Ooh, but man, Super Skrull's looking. Do we scroll Squirrel Girl? And then we like Brood Dazzler or something. We get Skrull left. And And then we can Brood, Squirrel Girl right, Dazzler left. That sounds good. And then we Cosmo left, turning off any on reveals they might be wanting.
I am Iron Man.
So if they are looking to do a Mystique playline, we shut that down. Do we win right? I have no idea if we win right. Like if they just like Thanos right, it's 12 power, 17, they go to 38. We'll be at 7, 14 plus 22 to 36. And I said they'd be at 38. Do this. Oh, I didn't think about Ant-Man power. Frick.
Victory.
I think my original playline. Yeah, so my original playline would have tied this location. We would have a lot more power here. Would have been 17 power. Actually, yeah, we probably. I think both playlines would have won. Because it would have come down to Power Breaker, and we would have had a squirrel here and a squirrel here, a 5-power squirrel here, 5-power squirrel here, 6-power Dazzler, 8-power Dazzler because of. I mean, yeah, I think either playline would have won. Alright, hopping in to the final one. Ew. I almost checked if they were a bot because it's just a fucking just plain Jane Nebula. They also played it really fast, which always makes me a little hesitant. I think we just Dazzler. Maybe we hide what deck we're playing. We can just Brood middle, I guess. Say we don't care about Ultron. Oh, is it a bot? Dude, these guys are playing so. These guys are playing so fast. Deck probably doesn't run a Luke Cage, I guess. I say that because I don't think there's a point to me Super Skrull. Spider-Man. There you go. Not ideal. Our hand is like awful. Like very, very terrible. Can we play in a way that like if we pull Patriot we're like we have a chance? That's what I'm playing for, is we have a chance if we pull Patriot. I feel like that's all we can really do. Yeah, they're gonna move stuff around, so like we're not gonna play them into the same lane necessarily, but Lot of moving pieces right now. Yeah, we like really need Patriot. You're not Patriot. You're like the opposite of Patriot, really, when you think about it.
Escape.
And if we would have pulled Patriot, there would have been a chance. Our Ant-Man would have gotten blasted into next millennium by, what's his name? Cannonball. Or our Dazzler. But we could have won right. We would have won right. We just would have, if they would have cannonballed middle, we would have lost all the time actually. So it doesn't actually matter that much. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, letting me know. Subscribe for future deck highlights, and I'll see you in the next one.